campfires flickered, casting restless shadows over the gathered faces of the tribe. Their gazes, heavy with doubt and unease, were drawn to Auratus Cor, standing motionless at the center. His glowing golden eyes burned like molten embers beneath the cold night sky. His once familiar presence had shifted, no longer a mere leader, but an enigma cloaked in overwhelming power. The air around him felt heavy, suffocating, as if it pulsed with an unseen force. Cronux coursed through his veins, audibly thrumming like a heartbeat that wasn't his own.
You have followed me through storms, through famine, through battle. Cronux has been our guide, our light in the darkness, our salvation when all hope seemed lost. But Cronux is merely the beginning. Beyond its visions lies a truth so profound, so unfathomable. It transcends everything we believed we understood.
He paused, his burning gaze sweeping over the tribe. Some averted their eyes, trembling under the weight of his presence. But a respected elder, his weathered face etched with defiance, rose slowly. His voice trembled faintly under the oppressive aura of Auratus.
We already have a guide. Cronux has led us. This is not our path.
Murmurs spread through the gathered crowd, their fear rising like the desert winds before a storm. Auratus Cor remained still, his towering figure as unyielding as a monument. For a moment, silence reigned, broken only by the faint whisper of Cronux coursing through him. Yet it wasn't only Cronux. It was something darker, something other.
Skaedir has whispered to me. It revealed what lies dormant within us all. It does not wait for me alone. It waits for all of us, even you.
A faint, chilling murmur slipped through the air, almost imperceptible. It was Skaedir, its voice neither male nor female, a sinister thread interwoven with Auratus's words.
All are ours. All belong to Skaedir.
Suddenly, the elder clutched at his arms, his expression contorting in pain. A faint itch crawled beneath his skin, spreading rapidly. He tried to steady himself, but the sensation intensified, consuming him. His hands clawed desperately at his flesh. A loud crack echoed from deep within his body, and a scream tore through the night.
Stop it! Make it stop!
From his arms, glimmering jewels began to push outward, their sharp edges tearing through flesh. His skin stretched and split, and with a grotesque crack, an emerald burst free from his forearm. Bones splintered under the pressure, as the man's chest began to bulge unnaturally. Rubies, sapphires, and diamonds erupted from his flesh, as if they had always been buried within, waiting for this moment. The tribe watched, frozen in horrified fascination. The elder's screams echoed through the desert, unbearable yet hypnotic. A young boy, trembling, stepped forward. He reached for a bloodied sapphire that had fallen to the ground, clutching it tightly, as if it held the promise of salvation. His face lit with greedy wonder.
Skaedir reveals what lies hidden. This is not suffering, this is truth. The flesh is weak, but beneath it lies power, endless power.
Another whisper slithered through the air, unmistakably Skaedir's.
Weakness is fleeting. Power is eternal.
More of the tribe surged forward, driven by an insatiable hunger. They clawed at the elder's grotesque, jewel-encrusted body, tearing stones from his flesh with bloody hands. Their desperation drowned out their hesitation, and the elder's cries faded into the night, forgotten. Auratus Cor stepped forward, lifting a flawless diamond that had fallen to the ground. He held it high, his golden eyes blazing with an otherworldly light.
This is what lies within us all. Skaedir has not only shown me this truth, it has revealed it to you. This is our true nature, hidden beneath the veils of flesh and time.
He let the moment linger, his words hanging heavy in the air.
Skaedir offers us everything, not just survival, but dominion, not just dreams, but reality. Follow me, and we shall reshape this world with a power no one can oppose.
As he spoke, the fires dimmed further, and the sand around him seemed to shift as if drawn toward his presence. His golden form shimmered, no longer entirely human. Skaedir's whispers grew louder, a sinister harmony underscoring his words.
All shall bow, all shall serve.
The tribe, consumed by greed, continued their frenzied scramble for the glimmering stones. The elder's hollow shell collapsed, his body entirely drained of humanity. No one looked at him anymore. Their eyes were fixed on the treasures and on Auratus Cor, their new prophet of Skaedir. Auratus turned, his voice now a low, resonant growl that carried the weight of inevitability.
You have already felt it. You have already chosen. You have always belonged to Skaedir. Follow me, and together we shall reign.
The tribe fell silent, their breaths heavy with desperation and awe. Their eyes met his, and in that moment, their fates were sealed. The desert winds howled softly, as if the world itself whispered Skaedir's name.